Pieces of paper to mask more than our ego. Cough and splutter, but what more do we know? The educated voice of reason suffers and stutters for the toffs in their chinos. It's a farce. Visions of loneliness as so many start to see slow. Their deepest sympathies are the best these politicians can bestow. Sick and weak are dying, yet they persist with the lying. Clap back the tears of the front lines crying. Minimal wage and budget cuts, that's them trying. That's what you're fucking worth, despite your work being all that separates us from the dirt. But not these vile pricks. They're rolling in it. They enjoy seeing us hurt. So big up the boys in red, white and blue. History's winners. Commit enough atrocities and you can be like us too. United States hate to pull us through. So don't you rain on our parade as we provide the weapons for the Saudis to invade. All part of our cultural escapades. Sometimes we see beyond the colour and the race, just so we can keep the poor in their place. And we don't have to worry about saving face because you'll fucking vote for us anyway. United against a common enemy, it doesn't matter. As long as pockets are getting lined for these massacres, home and away, let's not forget that it's our own children that have to pay. Food banks and abject poverty, the consequence of their game and monopoly. Persistent gentrification, it's an atrocity, just a sign of the times, to more gang-led crimes, pitting our own boys against each other in daily scraps, blinded by the real enemy at the top, the fat cats, the right-wing media moguls, orchestrating it all with young boys on their laps. But fuck that, the real crime here is paying your tax, and that's a fact. Battle Royale of the paedophiles, Royal Rumble of the rough and tumble, but royalty keeps us humble, a reminder of where we should be, coughing up our money so they can get married. Then they feast on our fears and feed us the scraps. Dinner served, NHS and the plates for starters, smokes in the ashes of Grenfell, and back to the Brexit table to barter, as our politicians desert us to dine on this eaten mess. But it's the poor and the weak that are the pest. Calculated, systematic oppression at its best. So whatever happens to the 350 million to the NHS, it's anyone's guess. But it's alright, because Dominic's coming to restore parity. First place in the pageant of vanity. Lead by example to never lead a Hancock, it's a fucking calamity. Because some are just simply more equal than others. Especially if you're with Johnson or been nonsense with your millionaire mates, because they always get the best rates. Criminal charges wiped clean off the slate. It's all part of the daily life cycle. The sun sets in the west and rises from the far right, assuming we consume our daily mail of hate, deep in this thought police state. So welcome to the trials and tribulations of a broken nation. Failing so many expectations, stuck in the eco-political incarceration, auctioning our souls for round-the-clock body watch, live witnesses to our freedom being botched. And where the fuck is Cameron in all this, the slithery little prick, or should I call him a swine? Let us not forget that he's committed crimes, and toyed with the lives of so many. A pig's head's not the only thing he's fucked for a pretty penny. And you want to talk about integrity? 2 world wars and one World Cup, so Churchill's concentration camps, who really gives a fuck? Stay alert, save lives. It's really quite fitting that we're called Great Britain, unified on the loss of life to amplify our class divide. So no time to mourn or be sad. Come on, it's not that bad. At least the pubs are open.